Intel Extreme Masters in Katowice, Poland. This is the second top 15 we have this time of the Legend stage, of the Champion stage, down to the end of the event. Number 15. It's going to get awkward here. These are the Botched defuses from Cloud9 in their series, or excuse me, in their series against FaZe. And this is just so tough to deal with. Flusha, we know him as one of the clutchest players in the history of Counter-Strike. He's been phenomenal throughout his career. This is a rare mistake, and a big one at that. He has the defuse here. Gets a little nervous, perhaps, or just accidentally lets go of the button. But this defuse failure is going to give FaZe map point. It's going to put him up 15-4. Cloud9 is still alive in this, and maybe even again here, Flusha could have even gotten that defuse, but Adren's going to be able to bail him out. It's now at the end of a 10-0 run from Cloud9. It's 14-15, and Automatic's got a chance for a clutch as well. Smoke up in his face. He's going to come through, but he's caught a little bit of the nerves as well. This one seems certainly, especially with the cover of the smoke, like he's going to have plenty of time, but he gets off the bomb. He hears the footsteps. No idea how close they are. It's tough to blame him, but obviously feels very awkward. Xantares is going to hold off on Catwalk. Mid-range, open map. He loves these fights. We've seen him be stellar. The spacing actually isn't bad for ENCE, but Xantares' precision is just too powerful. He goes 23-13, 89 ADR, and a 16-5 win. This is against ENCE. They would eventually lose the series and be eliminated in the Legend stage. Everyone hoping MIBR is going to be back, and at least this round gives you some promise for coldzera. We know he loves Ivy. We know he's been so deadly in it. In this map against Renegades, 4 MIBR players are over 20 kills and over 80 ADR. It's a 16-12 win on Train to stop this Renegade Cinderella run. Nice round from coldzera. Taco's going to do him one better, though. 4 versus 5. Mid-control is lost, but Taco in the bomb site will not be deterred. 4 quick kills for Taco, and MIBR would take that map 16-6. And as we mentioned, MIBR eliminates Renegades. tabseN has been the German superstar for years now. Not always perhaps getting the credit he deserves as one of the best players in the world, but he is so very strong. And look at this sequence against Vitality. He is going to single-handedly march into this bomb site as if it's no problem. Melting through this defense. He's going to get this 4th kill in an awkward roundabout with ZywOo. He's not going to get this 5th kill. He probably deserved it. He probably earned it. But he did get the victory. The bomb's going to go off. No defuse for Vitality. Nicely done from tabseN. Here's a random bright spot from the Legend stage and the otherwise depressing run from NRG. What a march to the site this is for Breeze. Non-stop, Jaime and Kaikert go down. NRG would go on to lose this 13-16 despite 26 kills from Breeze. He was spectacular in this game, and they still couldn't pull out the win. Now, we know ENCE made it all the way to the Grand Finals, but at one point in the Legend stage, they were 0-2 in the Swiss system, and Big had him against the ropes a couple times. Here, it's a 3-on-5 retake, a 2-on-4 retake, and somehow the normally disciplined Big gives this up. Too many awkward fights, nobody really taking the proper fights, and Aerial and X7 going to work their way all the way back into this bomb site for a retake that should have never happened, that allows them to stay in this tournament. This would have been an elimination moment for ENCE. We might have never seen them in the Grand Finals. Huge mistake from Big here. There's going to be another one right now. This is on Overpass. Still this same number 9 play. This time it's Alexi B with the Molotov onto Tizian. And Tizian gets confused. He sees it coming over. Obviously, you're going to put it out, but he's going to switch away, and then he's going to switch back, and he's still not going to put it out, and he's just going to burn alive for free. That's going to give the opening needed, and that's going to be a series win for ENCE that they probably shouldn't have. Shazam now at number 8. Him and Complexity. Chip on the shoulder. A lot to prove after getting Legends at the FACEIT Major in London. They're going to ruin NRG's hopes and dreams of coming back in cash in this overtime. And they're going to ruin the pick'ems of people around the world. Nice round from Shazam. 4 kills, including that 1 versus 3. Nip looked good in Katowice, but Nitro here made them look silly. He went 28-17 with 99 ADR, leading Liquid to a 16-13 comeback win, but he starts this with an AK-47. The rest of his teammates only have pistols. He's the only rifle, the only danger for Liquid in this. He's going to really make this hit awkward by taking out Rez and Get Right from behind, and here a 1-on-2, and he'll be able to shut him down. A nice win from Nitro that might have been a deciding factor in the context of this match, all things considered, when you remember that it was 16-13 win. However, Alexi gonna take what Nitro did, and he does him one better. Doesn't start the round with an AK-47. He's got to take it out of Zeus's cold, dead hands. Next, he takes out the best player in the world. And then he shuts down Navi's attempts to get control of the bomb site. Remember, this is a save as well. Alexi's teammates only have pistols. He is the only AK-47. He's going to get 4 kills. Eventually, ENCE will clutch it out in a 2 versus 1 against Edward. But this was so disgusting that Alexi even puts him in this position. They would go on to eliminate Navi in the semifinals at the end of that map. Now, it's not too often you're going to see MIBR get completely stalled out against pistols. They looked intimidated and shook in this round. Only pistols for Astralis. Magis salvages this AK and comes from behind, but all the meanwhile, MIBR is making mistakes. They're not covering the planter. He's going to get eliminated. Taco's going to get dropped as well. Here's another one not covering the planter. And there's just no time. You can see 6 seconds left when Magisk eventually does go down, and all they have to do is survive, and that's a huge win. MIBR, that was their last chance of coming back in Inferno. They get eliminated in the semifinals against Astralis. Automatic has been one of the best North American players since joining the Cloud9 roster a couple of years back. A losing effort in this series versus FaZe, but Automatic makes them work and sweat for it. Across the series, he goes 40 and 40, the only C9 player without a negative kill-death ratio. Here, a 1 versus 4, absolutely stunning. Misplay by FaZe, giving him the chance to come back into it. Still not easy, but Automatic makes it work. Simple's going to get this near clutch. It's going to look like a 1 versus 3, but with the round timer where it's at, Simple's essentially fighting 4 opponents. The up work is fine, but as the time runs out, keep your eye on it. 8 seconds, he knows what is here. The spam is so sick. He's going to get this bomb planted. A chance to win. Simple is just 1 shot away. The flair of dropping this off as well in this engagement, swapping out the weapons, trying to catch X7 off guard, and that was just 1 shot away from the graffiti moment of IEM Katowice. He's not going to get it. That would have been his 2nd graffiti. A near clutch. That's heartbreaking for Simple, heartbreaking for Navi. Second best play of IEM Katowice is Flamey, and he was feeling the pistols on this day against FaZe. He had a disgustingly good tournament overall to begin with, but this pistol round is so nasty. Quarterfinals of the champion stage, and he's just finding everyone's face on FaZe, and they can do nothing to stop him. Properly trading his teammates, and just what an incredible round. But he's not done, because he is going to get this 5th kill, obviously with the ace and the pistol. But he's going to do something that's never been done before. Flamey's going to go down in the history books. The only player in Major history to have aces on both pistol rounds. Right off the bat, going to get his team, what, 4, maybe even 6 rounds to start this map? 10 kills across the pistol rounds. Welcome to the history books. He went 23 and 17 on Inferno to lead Navi to a win in the quarterfinals over FaZe with these beautiful shots. And the top play of the Intel Extreme Masters Katowice Major. It's Naf. Liquid in the quarterfinals in this map did not look good, but Naf in a 2 versus 5 is going to get all 5 kills, jumping over the vision of Alexi. And now he's got to take over the bomb site with the AWP. This is a heroic effort. He's going to find the entry, an awkward fight for X7. And now Naf just has to manage how aggressive he wants to be. He knows he has to be somewhat aggressive to give his teammate a chance with just the deagle. He's going to find each and every kill. Look at this shot as well. So quick, and now hides behind the smoke. It's just Alu. They did drop this map 11 to 16 and will be eliminated early in the Katowice playoffs by ENCE. But Naf, that is a spectacular clutch. Congratulations to Astralis for winning IEM Katowice.